Are you ready to leave, Coda? Are you afraid we're going to leave without you? Here are the last few things before we take off today. So the big thing for me is toaster open so I can put the last couple of things in. It is spring here in Missouri. And even though our trip is going to be short, only 2 days, we are both very excited. Shout out to these felt baskets that I can carry so well because they smush. Love these things. A lot of people will ask, so is it a pain to, unpack and pack? And we find it kind of fun. Obviously, packing's more fun than unpacking. And Jay just parks her here so that it's not as far for us to bring things. So we have a pantry. So Jay's tortilla chips, we can't live without those. His cereal, my oatmeal, granola, cashews, peanut butter, jelly, tuna in there. And then in here is just all of our bowls and things. And the most important part for Jay is the coffee. So we have coffee and we're ready to roll. The fridge is fully stocked. I got hard-boiled eggs, all the things. This is more, I feel like, my stuff. Eggs, yogurt, stuff to make tuna, protein balls. We've got some chicken breasts in there for if I get to make dinner. You think Dad's gonna let you sit up in his lap? And nervous yawn.
She does do that.
No, you can't sit in my lap yet. Sorry. That's why I brought your bed. Okay, so we're coming to Lawrence. Anybody to the right? Nope. Anybody to the left?
There's tents.
I see a tent. It's supposed to start at 8.
I don't think it's starting at 8.
So tell everybody why we care. We're in Lawrence.
Oh, we don't, because we don't have anybody rowing anymore.
But we did.
We did. Our daughter rowed for the KU.
Yep, she played soccer. And then in college, she decided to be a rower. And she was a good rower.
Yeah,
Coda would like to have a snack. She was a good rower. But anyway.
Varsity 2 her freshman year and top varsity 1 boat her sophomore year. And then decided rowing wasn't for her and quit.
And then now she has a job.
But she got involved in a lot of other stuff and graduated and got a job and very proud of her.
Yes, we are. Absolutely. The race is called
Open Range Gravel Race.
It's a gravel race. And you are racing how many miles?
It's officially 129 miles of gravel and single track and double track and fields.
Is it fun?
Don't know yet.
It sounds
Ask me at the end of tomorrow. I don't know.
Okay, insert clip. And
it's gonna be super hard. It's gonna be a really hard race. So
we found out about it because I went and bought a gravel bike for me, and I met this guy that actually runs the race. I think he started it, and he was talking to me about it, and I was like, well, that sounds really cool. So I told Jay about it, and he said that sounds really cool. Apparently the terrain is going to be kind of different than what we're used to. It's in Platt, Kansas?
Pratt,
Kansas.
And so it's like it looks like it's at the southern end of the Flint Hills, and they call them the Gypsum Hills down there. But it's definitely different topography for Kansas than I'm used to. It looks like almost like more like Arizona. We got these big cliffs and buttes and mesas, and it's like it kind of surprised me with the topography, but it looks different for sure. So it'll be interesting.
And I'm going to try to ride my bike out there a little bit.
It's going to be super windy.
Coda wanted to be in. She's mad at me right now because I won't let her sit on my lap. Because I usually let her sit on my lap for a while, but we're not doing that yet, are we? You have to wait. We smell.
New smells outside here.
That's so funny.
Did you get all the smells?
No, not yet. There's more.
Windy.
It's really windy.
Yeah.
Is it really supposed to be that windy tomorrow?
Windier tomorrow.
No, you can't ride in that.
Windier tomorrow. Yep. It's going to be a real joy.
Well,
but it's going to be less. Won't be as hot. It won't be the 90s, it'll be in the 70s.
yeah, but that's really windy.
It's really super windy out there. Yeah. Gust to 48, 50 miles an hour.
What happens if you don't want to ride in it after a while?
You come get me.
Can I do that? Hoping to get a place here so that we can stay, because is this where the race starts?
Right by here, yeah, real close.
So then we're close. So let's campers. Yep, we got some people camping. Nice.
I think we're good.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You know we're here, don't you? Are you announcing that we're here? Yeah? Okay. What you up to, Pops? And the water.
So I always check to make sure the
Nice.
electricity's good first.
What do you just plug your finger in there, Rich?
Yeah. This is the surge protector, so it checks the. Should have two lights.
You got one. You do have two.
Two lights.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And it's surge protector. Then you plug this in. And
Then you plug toaster in. All right, next is water. And what's exciting about that is now we can shower as much as we want. No water conservation needed. Although the shower itself is naturally conserved. Got there.
So that's a water pressure regulator. Make sure we don't because you never know how much pressure is coming out of these things. So this keeps it from blowing out the pipes in the van.
Okay.
Then the water filter. Make sure you got clean water. Ooh, and I did it backwards. I did it backwards.
What'd you do backwards?
Well, I need to put this over there.
Oh, yeah. Look, that guy's over there.
Yeah.
This is like that.
Yep.
When in doubt, just check your neighbors.
Well, as soon as I did it, I was like, that's not right. That's not going to work.
Coda found a shady spot.
Good girl.
All right, that's more like it. Getting ready to make Jay and myself tuna sandwiches. They're going to be so good. I have olive oil mayo and relish and avocado tuna, and back here I've got some hard-boiled eggs. Mix it all together, and I swear I told Jay, I said you only get one of these things, and look, he's already got two of them. This is mine and that's his. I'm like, no, mine goes up there. I promised. Okay, we're getting ready to go on a bike ride, but it's 90 something degrees outside. So how do we leave Coda in the car safely? We have a method. We have the air conditioning on, which is nice because we're plugged into shore power. But if we weren't, we could turn on the generator and let that run. So she's gonna have air conditioning, but even then I would still be super nervous. So we have the Waggle, which is this thingy right here. And it tells, we have apps on our phone. So we will stop and we will check and see what the temperature is every now and then. So what is it now?
86.
Ooh, that's warm, but it doesn't feel warm in here.
Well, that's good. It's up here. It's hot. Yeah, it's warm.
Okay.
The temperature in the van.
Jay's moving it in the back, so because she will probably be back there, right?
She'll stay back
and it's
here
much
for sure.
cooler back here because the air conditioning is right there. And there's Coda. Okay, so we're riding in the, how the winds are up to like what, 50 gusts?
I think that's 48.
Look, there I am. And we're going to go ride in it
And it's 92 degrees
for an hour.
for an hour.
An hour. Unless I'm really slow, and then it'll be longer. Which is likely. Nice road with the wind at our backs for now.
That's a good for now. Big toe.
My baby horsey. Aww. Train station. I'm the worst to ride at because I always want to stop and take pictures of everything. So Jay's finally taking pictures of something. Of course, it's a train station. Well, we got sheep. We have windmills. We have wind. And I'm pooped already. How many miles have we gone? 2?
Almost 6.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna record now. So, hey, where it's windy and I almost bonked because I don't do well in the heat. And I apparently forgot that this year. So that was horrible. So we stopped here. Got some refreshments. Now we're gonna go pick up Jay's packet for his ride tomorrow because he's fine. He's fine. He's gonna be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna change and get ready to go out to eat with our friend Bern, the German Bern.
It's kind of okay. The mile per mile, the dollar per mile.
Going to Woody's. That's good reviews.
On Monday, be back to do it, right?
You just never know when I'm gonna be recording. Okay, you're now about to embarrass me with your giant old ear. How did I do? 12.7 miles.
12.75 miles.
Oh, okay. And how slow did we go?
At 10.8 miles per hour.
Oh, that's actually not as fast as I thought. I thought it was gonna be like 8.
Had a maximum speed of 32 though.
When did I go 32? Down that last hill? We only went down one hill. Lord. And the slow speed was 3,
Don't know.
4. We have company. It's our first house guest.
Hey.
It's Bird. He's our German friend. Woo!
Yay.
You've already got your t-shirt on. Or was that
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
so you picked it up today.
So you got one too?
I did.
Fantastic. Our little
It's free.
Yeah. It's
With your
with your
purchase?
purchase of a registration. There's Jay!
I'm here. Bye.
That's my stuff. And they offered it, so I said, hey, let's try that once.
Yeah.
Ew.
Again.
Dad's salty and dirty. Yum. Yum. See, we can entertain. There's room for several more people.
Getting ready for the ride.
You got all your things down there?
I do. So, get my water bottles and a helmet, spare inner tubes, food. This is the hydration pack. Probably won't need that right off the bat, but just trying to get everything organized for tomorrow.
I'm not riding tomorrow. Heck no. Can you still see the wind out there? Can you hear the wind coming through the van? Lovely. Lovely. Look at Coda's ears. Well, took a shower and I learned something. I learned that it takes a minute for the hot water or cold water to get through the system. So too bad that Jay didn't get any footage of me going absolutely bonkers, screaming with everything, but he didn't. Anyway, Jay is out walking the dog while I'm getting ready. Somebody was asking earlier, like, how do you guys do that? Well, one of us usually stops and does something while the other one's moving about. So like he's left, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed, kind of early, but that's okay. You do what you can. And that's all good. So yeah, so we had the air on, then we turned it off because we thought, okay, it's much better now. Except that the wind picked up again and dusty. So I've been sneezing, and all I know is this is why I love places like Colorado that have that 70-degree, no humidity air, not too much wind. That bike ride today was so bad. We were going like 6 miles an hour for a while. I kept thinking I was gonna like fall off my bike because the wind gusts were so bad. So anyway, glad that's over. So we'll probably get in bed here in a little bit and watch a few videos. This is my giant tub of stuff. It's ridiculous. I've got to figure something out. So one of the things I was wanting to do was put on the back of the bathroom door here, which might cover the mirror, but I want to use the bathroom somehow before we go on our trip to Colorado to store all my toiletries, because if you're in here for a long time, that's kind of nice. That's kind of my favorite part. I feel like I'm a little kid camping in like a treehouse. It's movie night.
Our adorable rescue puppy from Mexico.
Best part of the day.
Start a new life in Europe.
Best part of your day, isn't it? To now make note of the only time Jay cooks on a stove. Only time he cooks when it's not a grill.
You have something you said to
Yeah, you said you were gonna have oatmeal.
That's right.
You're gonna do that in the microwave.
That's what it was. Oatmeal.
So proud of you. Look at those eggs with the cheese.
We're off.
Have fun.
Oh,
Wait. Wait.